I'm Father Brian Brooks, the pastor of the Church of St. Benedict here in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. I offer today's reflection on this Thursday, August the 20th. And today on the church's calendar is the feast day, the memorial of St. Bernard of Clairvaux. He was a 12th century abbot, was a great reformer in the church, particularly in the monastic life, and where the monasteries were the true places of learning and a lot of dynamic gift of faith being experienced in Europe of his time. He's also seen as a great theologian or doctor of the church. He wrote immensely many different things, and he's the patron saint of our neighbors over at St. Bernard's Parish in South Tulsa, so we particularly lift them up in prayer today on the feast day of their patron saint. So in this passage I'm going to share, Bernard talks about the possibility of God's grace creates in us, and also uses that image of fragrance that draws us into the truth. So St. Bernard writes, "All of us do not run with equal ardor. Some are more eager for the study of wisdom. Others concentrate on doing penance in the hope of pardon. Others, again, are inspired to practice the virtues by the example of Christ's life and behavior, while yet others are roused to fervor more by the memory of his passion. Is it possible for us to find examples of each kind in us? Those ran in the fragrance of wisdom, who had been sent by the Pharisees and returned to them saying, 'No one ever spoke like this man.' They admired his doctrine and praised his wisdom. Nicodemus also was lured into running by this fragrance when he came to Jesus by night, illuminated by the light of his wisdom, and went back reformed, instructed in many things. Mary Magdalene ran in the fragrance of justice. Many sins were forgiven her because she loved much. The tax collector ran in similar fashion. Justice himself bears witness that after he had humbly implored forgiveness for his sins, he went home again at rights with God. Peter ran when after his fall he wept bitterly to wash away his sin and was restored to righteousness. David ran when he acknowledged and confessed his crime and was privileged to be told, 'The Lord has put away your sin.' Paul testified that he ran in the fragrance of holiness. When he glories in being an imitator of Christ, he said to his followers, 'Take me as a model as I take Christ.' And all those were running too, who said, 'We have left everything and followed you.' It was because of the desire to follow Christ that they had left all things. A general exhortation to everyone to follow in this fragrance is contained in the words, 'Those who say they abide in Christ ought to walk in the same way in which he walked.' Finally, if you wish to hear of those who ran in the fragrance of the Passion, behold the martyrs." So what fragrance is drawing us to Christ? The desire for justice, the desire for mercy, the desire for wisdom, the desire for truth. All these different venues, all these different ways Christ can use to draw us to him and to his Sacred Heart. So God bless you and keep you safe.